TJ the Black T here with SneakerSpeaker episode 3. This week's topic is the Supreme Air Jordan 5 collab. That did pass about, I want to say, a week ago. They did the release. It was an online only release, at least in the United States, I believe. Both LA and New York Supreme locations weren't selling them in store. I believe over in Europe, I believe London to be exact. They did have it in store, whatever, that's cool. New York, with the Supreme foam posits and other Supreme releases, they decided to go the safe route and do online only. Cool, whatever. I want to talk about the sneaker itself, or the sneakers. There were 3 pairs released, an all white pair, with a little bit of red, all black pair with a little bit of red, and a camo pair with red. Okay, now if you know the Air Jordan 5, how they have little shark teeth on the side. That's where the little bit of red comes in. But essentially, the black pair and the white pair, overall, I wasn't impressed with the Supreme collab. If you look at past Supreme collabs with Nike, Jordan is Nike based essentially. They were louder, they were cooler. The Supreme foam posits came in black and white. You had the Air Force Ones, pretty basic. The Air Force Ones high, they did have a low collab as well, so those were pretty basic. I don't know. I guess I was expecting something more substantial. Jordan Brand did have a bunch of collabs, well, more collabs than usual this year. They did have a collab with Just Don. He had that whole that all blue quilted leather type look. And they did have another pair with PSN, Public School in New York. They did have a all black. They had a pair of 10s. Mostly black pair of 10s, and mostly red pair of 10s, and an Air Jordan, a PS 23 Air Jordan 1. Those were cool, but the I don't know, it was just the Air Jordan 5, or the colorways that they came out with, the all white pair and the all black pair, essentially look like your everyday typical Jordan Brand release. There was nothing special about them. It looked like anything Jordan Brand would typically release itself. The only difference was on the netting on the outer and the exterior side. It had, the words, half the word Supreme on either side. And then your little lace locks, the little plastic one inside said Supreme on it. And the outsole with, how there's Jumpman on the iciness. Underneath it says Supreme. That's essentially it. And the biggest difference we'll get in the box, the top of the box with the Jumpman said Supreme, and on the side it has that little box logo. That's essentially it. It was your typical run-of-the-mill Air Jordan release. It was just with the word Supreme on it. The camel pair was more of what I was expecting. I was expecting something outside the box. I was expecting something different. Air Jordan hasn't released in like an all camo pair of anything. So to have the third pair have that camo material, the camo print or whatever on the whole shoe, that's what I was expecting. That's more of what I was expecting. If they came out with, different color camos, okay, cool. But the fact that 2 out of your 3 pairs were, just anything that Jordan Brand would do normally wasn't really worth the hype to me. It wasn't anything special. I'm not gonna try to get it. I couldn't get my hands on it regardless, even if I tried. But I didn't even give any effort. Like, it was, that's just my opinion. Again, these SneakerSpeaker episodes and whatever, my opinion only. Solely my opinion. Everyone else has their opinion. In the comment section below, what are your thoughts on the Supreme collab? Were you a fan of all of them, none of them, 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3? Let me get your thoughts on what you thought about this collab. Was it a letdown? Were you expecting more of it? I was expecting more. That's just me. I mean, I do like the kind of the simplisticness, the simplicity of it. I do like that. That was, I get that, but at the same time, I was kind of expecting something a little bit outside the box, a little bit different, a little. But, maybe there'll be another Jordan Supreme collab in the future, and maybe in the future collabs they will do more outside the box. Maybe as the first collab with Jordan Brand, they want to do something a little bit simple, and maybe that's what they were going for. Who knows? Again, comment section below. Let me hear your thoughts about it. Plenty of review videos to come. Still trying to knock out that collection video. I have so many other videos coming up that have kind of been sidetracked. So don't forget to follow me, like me, Facebook, Instagram, Snupps, Tumblr. I'm everywhere, man. Like I say, I'm everywhere. So until next time, TJ the Black T is out.